Okay, thought I would do a boat update for the channel. Oh, let me sit down. Oh, I can't fit inside here. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's so low in here. So, I have got the radio working. It turns out that all these electrics need their own battery. They don't all run off of the same batteries as a battery that would normally be powering the engine. So, yeah, it's working now, and the fish finder is also working. But the interior lights do not work. It's just a little, you can see that little LED strip is all it is. The light on the pole there, you see it, yep. That light on the pole is working. So basically it's all working. I haven't got the engine started yet, but the biggest disastrous job that needs doing, I've got to find somebody to do, is this whole deck down to there has got to be taken up, and it's got to have all new marine ply put in, because water has settled, and I've been told by others that what I was told was probably osmosis is not, it's just rot, where water has sat underneath the boat. So probably rainwater, because unfortunately the gentleman I bought the boat off of, it belonged to his dad, and his dad passed away not a year ago, about 6 months ago, and the boat had obviously probably been sitting for a while previous to that, so it's just built up with rainwater inside, as you can see. I mean, these were the original connectors for the electronics that I cut off, because they're just literally rusted junk. And you can see inside here, there's water sitting inside there. There's water sitting inside there, so I've got to get all that cleaned out. The electrics, I'm just going to redo all of these electrics. I'm going to get a new switchboard. I've got getting a new fuse box. It takes the flat fuses. I'm going to move that fire extinguisher, because that's going to be impossible to get to if there is a fire. I'm also going to be moving the CB up here where it can be seen. I'm going to build a section of ply out here and then up there, and then the switches which are here will be moved there, and then that's going to sit there along with anything else I want. But the CB is going to sit up here on the roof. So I'm going to put a new steering wheel on as well, because this one's a bit chinky. I haven't cleaned up that yet, so I don't know if that's going to be good, but there's this was put on, and the fiberglass that they used to put on there is sort of crumbling away, I'm going to say, so I'm going to have to redo all that. So there's lots and lots of work that needs doing. But this is the big job. I've got to find somebody to do this. That's going to cost a bit to have this done. And then I've got a new seat to come, and a pedestal, because that is very uncomfortable for me. I'm not sure what the hell that thing was, but whatever it was, I'm not sure what that would be used for, because when you sit here, I mean, obviously this has all been changed somehow, so probably the seat worked fine before, but now when you sit there, you're literally, that's virtually in your chest. That oh shit, I'm not even using the camera properly, dumbass. That is actually almost sitting in your chest. It's very uncomfortable, so I might have to build this out level with this, and then put the new seat on top on the pedestal. It's got a little hydraulic height thing, new steering wheel. Yeah, so got a lot to do, but I think it'll be worth doing in the end, to get a nice little boat out of it. This little cabin is freaking useless. You sit on this bench, and my head is I can't even get it past this piece. So yeah, that's pretty useless. So this will just be used for storage in here. I should probably keep like crab pots or a crab pot, and you know, odds and sods in here. I've got flares. I found flares. I found some flares. Inshore flare pack. 4 of them in there. Ocean safety. I'm not sure if they're any good. They probably still are. But yeah, but tomorrow's job is fire up the wet vac, suck all this water out that's underneath here, get it all out so it can start drying a bit. Then I've got to get somebody to come and have a look at this floor, because that job I need done. I'll be doing a new video for fishing soon. We'll be going down the beach, testing out the 2 new rods and 2 new reels that I bought. Made up some my own rigs. I bought loads of odds and sods. I need to do an update video for all that stuff. I need to get some paint for this as well, so I need to find some marine paint. But other than that, yeah, I think we'll have a tidy little boat when we're done, and then eventually we'll do a sea trial, get it down the beach or the Cardigan Slipway or somewhere, and we'll just test it out and make sure it's all going to work, and then we'll arrange a trip to go out and do some fishing. Now I am told that this little boat on a nice calm sea, hang on a minute, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. I am told that on a calm day you could probably take this out like 10 miles. I'm not sure I'd be comfortable going out 10 miles in this. It's only 14 foot long. I know Graham from the Totally Awesome Fishing Show, I think he's at a 17 foot Wilson Flyer, and he used to go like wreck fishing and that. But this is only 14 foot, so I don't have that confidence. Maybe if I have somebody with me who knows what they're doing, then yeah. But there's a long road ahead before we get to do any of that, so I'll stick to the beach fishing in the meantime, until such times as we've got this little thing. Ooh, let me get out of here because I'm getting cramp. Excuse me a minute. Yeah, so we'll get this done, and hopefully. The old fish finder works nice. Hang on, let me turn it on. Water system. Come on. Oh, there we go. So that works. It's very slow to boot up, mind. I'm not going to lie. It is quite slow to boot up. What is that smell? Is it this? It is that. They stink. Come on, blimey. So yeah, it all works. When it feels like it. That'd be interesting to see. You see a bit of stuff coming through there now. Yeah, let's get the camera, let's see. I think you can see because there's a lot of glare. You can see if I take it that way. Anyway, that's working. So yeah, turn that off. Radio's working. I've had the Holyhead Coast Guard talking on there today. Well, I haven't. They've been talking on there, I should say. I bought that for the wheel, for the trailer, and it says it's like universal and everything. Like hell, it is. It's I've got to take it off in a minute actually, and it's got to be parcelled back up to be sent back. It was 30 quid that was. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for the minute. I got some buoys. I got this yellow one here and that, and I think there's a couple of orange ones back there. But this is so spongy. Oh, Shit, I heard that crack there, look. Wow. That is really bad right there. I might mark that actually so I don't keep treading on it. But yeah, that's all I got for the minute, so I'll catch you all later. Helps if you turn the mic on. Thought I'd do a quick update. I spent quite a lot of time yesterday on my hands and knees in here scrubbing, getting the dirt out and stuff like that. I got some new stuff. Got a brand new up-to-date fuse box with better fuses. Got a new fuel line, new switches, new battery terminals, paint brushes, some stainless steel bolts and washers, and some marine grade electrical wiring, because we've got to redo all the electrics. So the only thing I don't have at the moment, which is the other thing I got to get. Oh no, I don't need that. Never mind. I'm talking rubbish. I've also put this heavy duty rubber matting down for the time being until we fix the floor. It looks like I've now got somebody to fix the floor. As you can see, I did quite a lot in there. It's all nice and clean in there now, so we're going to get ready to paint it. Got to get a new battery, new steering wheel, and I've started work on building the new console here for all the new stuff I just bought. So yeah, we're getting there. We're starting. Hopefully. Oh, I'm waiting on a new fuel tank as well, because the 2 fuel tanks that came with the boat were no good, and the one that was attached to the boat, which was half full of fuel, was in dangerous condition. It was rusted through. We're lucky it's not leaking. So all that's done. I've dried all the water out of the boat now. I've got an automatic bilge pump coming as well. Yeah, so we did quite a lot. So we need to start tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow, depending on the weather, because it's been bitterly cold today here. I'm going to start building the new console. The weather's turned a bit rough here. It's overcast, cold, keeps raining. So yeah, so we've got all the new parts. I'll start putting it together. And I've got some brushes too. So that's the only update I have for the minute, and I will catch you in a bit. Right, so I've started doing the mock-up for the new console that I'm making for all the new switches. This is just some scrap ply. I'm just getting measurements and stuff and making a little 3-dimensional model so I can work out how to put it up here. The fish finder's going back on that side, and we've got switches there, which leaves us space for something here. The VHF's going up here. We have a new 22 litre fuel tank. Going to get another one of these. It has got some bits of plastic inside I need to hoover out though before putting petrol in this, but at least with this we'll get it set up, and then we can get the engine started and test the engine. It's got a little fuel gauge on it. I would have preferred something other than plastic parts though, but you know, everything's plastic these days. So we got that. That's pretty much all I've done today, is just mock up this. Took some pictures of the outer hull. I put the rubber matting down just to protect that floor until it's done. I've got somebody to do the floor now. It's expensive, but it is what it is. I've got to get the pedestal, because we're going to get rid of all this. The pedestal is going to go in here with the seat, rotating seat. And I'm also thinking about, you can let me know in the comments what you think. Let me turn around. I'm on my knees right now. Sugar. Tread it. What the hell's it caught on now? Oh, there we go. I'm also thinking about here, just here, cutting this down a bit, build something out here, and then put a pot. What's it called? A thing that brings in pots. You wrap the rope in and it brings in the pot. I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided yet, because I'd like to put out some crab and lobster pots. Not many, just a couple, because we're actually gonna make them. So yes, that's all I've done today really, because the weather is, well, take a look. You can see at the top of there, the weather is awful at the moment. And tomorrow they're forecasting rain. Tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to get much done tomorrow either. So first thing I'm doing is starting to get a list together. The guys give me a list of everything I need to get to do the floor with, so we're going to start getting that stuff: resin, fiberglass, marine ply, and in the meantime I will be working on doing this and the electrics. We need to get a new battery, so I want to build a little battery box over this side, because we've got to watch weight, because we've got a battery on that side, and if I put a battery on this side, which are like this, it's going to be heavy, so it's going to start causing listing. So we're going to put the battery for the electronics on this side, so we're going to build a box to go there. I might even be able to put it in the cubby hole actually, we'll see, because then if I put the pot arm on that side, then that should balance the weight out. This is all just going to be storage in here. Once I've done it properly, it will just be storage. You can't sit in there, there's not enough room. Your head just hits the ceiling and you're all hunched over. It's very uncomfortable. But yeah, that's all I got for the minute. I'll tag this onto the video I did yesterday, and I'll upload that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Any ideas, suggestions, always helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hello and welcome back. Just had a quick update. We now have this, which is a automatic bilge pump. Right, I started making the mock-up for the new control panel that I want to put on. The switches, these are going to go there. I got a new fuel pipe supposed to be for the Yamaha engine, but I'm not sure it's going to fit the fuel tank. I think it's got a different connector, but we'll have a look at that later. I can always get another one of those. And I got all the bits of new fuse box and everything in there. So we're getting there. I'm waiting for some parts to turn up at the moment. New angle grinder, blades, stuff like that. I want to put, I think I've mentioned it before, but I want to put a pot winch. Now, I don't know whether to put the pot winch on this side or on that side and move the battery over this side and put the automatic bilge pump in there, because I've got a manual bilge pump in there. So I'm not sure what to do about that just yet. But there's a lot of work to do before I need to worry about that, because they're very expensive anyway. They're like 700 quid for a pot winch. I have got some water in the boat again. That's come from the rain we had the other night, so my cover must be leaking a titty bit, and the seam there was a lot of rain, so it is forgiven for leaking a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for some stuff to turn up, and so we can do some more. So I thought I'd come out here while it's not raining at the minute and do a little bit. I like to put the radio on so that I can listen. What else was it? I got the bilge pump. Oh yeah. If I remember, I'll post a picture, but I was looking at the auxiliary engine yesterday, and it seems that the propeller has been put on back to front because it's facing, like you got the brackets to hold it on the boat here, and the propeller is facing the same way as the brackets, so it should be facing this way. But I need to get some photos of that and see if I'm correct. But I'm hoping in the next, or by the weekend anyway, I'm hoping to be able to get this engine started on this boat, make sure it's running. I've got to go get some fuel. I got some oil. I've got some oil here. 2-stroke outboard oil. I think it's okay. Hopefully it will be. But other than that, I've got nothing else to report, so I'm going to do a little bit more to this today. I've got to get this off, which it doesn't want to come off. So I've got to hammer that and pull this at the same time, so that'll be fun. Because I want to put a nice new wheel on. I also need to get a battery isolator switch and a kill switch, because I don't seem to have either one of those. So that's another 2 jobs I've got to do. Lots of jobs, lots of jobs. I'm just waiting for a letter from the council to moan about me having this parked outside the house on the road. But it's not like I'm obstructing traffic, and this is a cul-de-sac, it's not a main street, so yeah, we'll see. See how long it takes before I get the video, before I get the letter, I should say, not the video. Right, I'm going to do a bit, and then I'll get back to you if there's anything interesting. Catch you in a bit. Well, I thought I'd give you another update. I've been doing some bits and pieces, but for, you know, like June, the weather's cold. It feels more like freaking winter to me than it does summer. I mean, I've literally got a woolly hat on right now because it's bloody cold in this wind. So I did all this bit. This is just a template. This is not the actual piece of wood that's being used. It's just a template. I've got switches just so I could lay things out, see where I wanted stuff. CB or VHF's going up here on this piece of wood. Well, the problem is I've run into the usual problem that I run into, is my mental health is getting in the way, and I'm getting to the point where I'm running out of steam to do stuff. There's so much that he's doing on this boat. I mean, it's got to have a new floor, it's got to be painted from top to bottom, inside and out. It's just getting a bit much at the moment. I did buy a couple of things off eBay though that might be of interest. I bought the Big Brother. Here we go. It's all going to fall down. The Big Brother to the Pen 49. I've got inside. I bought this one, which is the Senator, which is his big brother. And apparently the green handle means 1960s. So it's still got the original line on it. It's in really good condition. And it's in great condition, but the most interesting part is it came with all this stuff. The Black Swan Deep Sea Angling Club, Mansfield, 1947. Somebody called Ron, and he picked numbers 14, 18 and 22, costing 50p for this raffle. I found that quite interesting. And there's several raffle tickets in here. That is from 26th November 1983 from Jonathan James. 27, can't read that bit at the moment. What else we got here? We got St Patrick's and St George's Tote. Drawn Sunday the 1st of April 1973. That was 2 years before I was born. Winning numbers were 5 and 24. 10 winners, £7 each. That was a lot of money back then, £7. But also, oh, for God's sake, this bloody wind. Also, it came with these original Penreels catalogues, which I found quite interesting. Look at the size of that fish. Richard Shanks of Atlantic City, New Jersey, caught this 60 pounds striped bass. I don't see many of those anymore, I don't think. There's a guy there with a marlin. They don't do that with marlin anymore. At least I don't think they do. It was quite interesting. There's quite a lot of old stuff in there, and it does stink a bit though. Then there's a thing of fishing knots, and then there's another cat. Oh bugger! There's another cat. It's hard to do this one-handed. Instruction manual for that reel. Doesn't have that little harness thing. I don't know if it came with that harness thing. It's got the two links at the top for it, but it shows a picture there with this little harness thing, and I don't know if that came as an extra or what, but this is the instruction manuals. The Penn Surfmaster, Beachmaster. What else we got? Oh yeah, and we got also in here there's the original Penn oil lube that it came with, and the little spanner. There's the original little spanner in there as well. So I got that. I also got, which is also very interesting, I also bought this. This has the name of the person who bought it back God knows when, because first class post stamp was 14p, and it's like was it £1.20 now for first class post? But this is what I bought. It's a Garcia Mitchell model number 622, all in its original packaging. This is really hard to do one-handed. Hold on, I can't find my tripod, so yeah, so I got this. It's all in its original packaging. Not sure the date on this one, because it had quite a different. There's like loads of different information, but this is smooth as silk. This thing. It's so hard to do this one-handed. Yeah, so I got that. Model number 622. But it also came with a spare spool. Sorry about this. It's so hard to do this one. I wish I could have found my little tripod. I couldn't find my tripod. Came with a spare spool with all the original lines still attached to it. Yeah, so it's a nice little piece of history right there. But yeah, as for the boat, I'm kind of a bit disillusioned with it at the moment. It's just so much work, so much money, money I don't have, if I'm being honest. It's and I mean, I'm not even going to get to use it this year because I can't launch it. So I'm joining the boat club, which is up by Goobert, so that I've got a place to put this, because eventually people can start moaning about it being outside here in the house. So I'll have to park it somewhere, but I think the boat's a bit small for me, really. It's for what I wanted to use it for the fishing and everything, and crab, lobster pots and that. I think it's a bit small. I mean, it might not be, but there's just so much. I got to get a new steering wheel, new seat, new pedestal. All this floor's got to be cut out, so I've had to buy all new tools. I've had to buy an angle grinder. I've had to buy a jigsaw. Then I had to buy all the blades for that. It's just money all the time. But then, yeah, everyone will say boats are money, like cars or motorbikes. It's all the same thing. It's just a place to throw money into. But yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to be going to get some petrol today to see if we can get the main engine started. The small auxiliary engine is, I think, fudged, because the actual pull start will just pull out like less than a foot and it's just jammed. So that's probably all seized up. So that probably has to be all stripped down, and but I don't know what I'm doing, and I can't afford to keep on paying people to do stuff. It's going to cost me £1,000 just to do this floor, and that's just this little square part of the floor here. That's going to cost me £1,000 to do that. So it's yeah, I'm not having much fun at the moment, to be honest. It's all a bit up in the air of what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. But yeah, people said don't buy a boat, you'll regret it. I don't say I'm regretting it at the moment, but mind you, this weather isn't helping, because it really is bloody cold. I'm not kidding. I mean, I've literally got a fleece on, I got my woolly hat on, and it's June. I'm wearing a woolly hat in June, for Christ's sake. The sea is just all white caps out there at the moment. It's just I don't understand this weather at the minute. Normally it's a t-shirt and sweating my ass off, but no, it's freezing bloody cold instead. So yeah, I got these couple of nice reels. Nice bit of history there. I like that the big Senator. I'm actually going to put some new line on. I'm going to take this line off. I'm keeping the line, and I'm going to put new line on that. But I don't know what size line to put on that yet. I'm going to put some braid on it, but I've got to clean all of this, because whoever used it last, probably the original owner, they didn't clean the salt off. So there's like salt. See that? I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's like salt on the real clamp. And there's some corrosion in here. I don't know what's underneath this. I think it's Dacron, that, but I don't know what's underneath that. But yeah, I've took the name off the boat now, and it's got no names on it. I took all that off, so ready to put my own name on it. But as I say, my mental health has just got in the way. They gave me medication, but it's not really that effective, to be quite honest. It helps, but oh, so I've got into a bit of a funk now. So it's trouble when you have to do everything on your own all the time, and you can't seem to get any help from anywhere. It's like, I mean, it's the first boat I've had, and the forum I belong to, the Small Boats Fishing UK, they've been great. Had a lot of really good information off of there, but all of them are too far away to help, like, you know. So all they can do is advise, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I mean, for example, the electrics underneath here are an abomination. I mean, they are literally an abomination. That's why I've got all new stuff here. I got wire, fuse boxes. I got all new stuff to go in, but I don't know what I'm doing. And as I say, I've never had a boat before. And I got the switches here. These are all fused. These have got their own fuse. These have. But I look at that and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with all that lot? Because I've got to cut a piece of wood to go down here yet, so it hides that and keeps it all nice and neat. Well, that'll all be tied up there anyway. But oh, excuse me. But yeah. I'm not sure exactly what to do. The lights are working now, but running lights, see, that's working now, and the ones up there are working as well. What else? I don't think I've got anything else. New fuel tanks I've already said. That's about it really. I don't think I'm going to be able to put a fly bridge on this. I tried mocking one up with some battening just to get a shape so I could, you know, work out the wood, but the roof is concaved, so that didn't work. That idea didn't work. So, but I'm kind of at the point now I don't know what to do. I need to get a bracket for that so I can put it up there. But it's all getting a bit much. It is. I mean, this boat, I got it cheap enough, but there's a reason for that. It needs a sugar ton of work. Like, it's basically a project boat, I think. I mean, it's been used. They did use it. But I don't think it's been used for a very long time because sadly the guy who owned it, he passed away and he wasn't very well for a long time. So, and I think it just sat and it's just never got used. But it needs a lot of work. A lot. Yeah, well, that's about all I can tell you for now. I'll put this video together because I made some other videos, and what I'll do is I'll attach the videos in sequence so that you see them all. This will be the last one, and then I'll make another video after that and upload that because I haven't uploaded the video. I need to get down the beach and do some fishing down there, so that's another thing on the list. But my mental health is just in the toilet. I'm struggling to even get out of bed in the morning, so yeah. I'll catch you all later. Oh, bloody hell, battery's only down to 37%. So I thought I'd do a quick update. This is my greenhouse that I built, but it doesn't get used. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip all of this out, put down some new weed membrane and everything, tidy it all up, put some stuff on the roof because the roof is leaking like a sieve, and then what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a workshop. So we're going to put in our site saws in here, chop saws, workbench, so that we can build the stuff that we need to build, like lobster pots, crab pots, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's basically going to become a workshop for the fishing, for the boat and everything. So as you can see, it just doesn't get used. It's just full of weed, it's full of crap. It's become a bit of a dumping ground for rubbish. And take all this out and put debris netting all the way around here for shading, some on the roof there. Got to get rid of all these cobwebs because it's like arachnophobia in here right now. Take all that wood apart. That's a good table, that is, so I shall make that my workbench. I just could probably put a new piece of wood on top of it or something. Also I'll have a place to store wood then, because the marine ply that I'm doing the bottom of the boat with can come in here and it'll stay, that stays dry over the back there. But I had a rat problem in here at one point, which I got rid of those and killed them buggers. I hate those bloody things. I'm going to put some shelves up as well. Bloody Columbine, that stuff gets everywhere. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at in here at the moment. All this is going to get stripped out. Old saw there can go in the bin. These are the rods that came with the boat when I bought it. We've got a couple of decent ones there, but unfortunately the eyes near enough on most of these rods, they're going to have to be redone. That one's broken completely, because most of the eyes are being held on with electrical tape, which is no good. So I'm going to have to practice whipping. That's an Abu Garcia, that is. What's that one? A Whirlwind 4120, never even heard of it. I don't even have the top for that yet, so I know there's some Ron Thompson ones there and some stuff I've never even heard of, like this is a GT30, never heard of it. But you know, it was enough to get me getting another GT30 there. So I've got two GT, so I've got a couple of decent boat rods there, and there's one here. This is like a beast of a thing, this is. Looks like there's a beach caster hidden in amongst all that lot too. So that lot's all got to be sorted out. I also want to get a gas spot or gas burner so I can melt, well, lead if I can get it to make weights with. But all this bench work's coming out. I should repurpose all that wood for other things, little shelves, stuff like that. I got some gaps up there that need filling. But my god, there's a lot of spiders in here, and I really don't like spiders. I hate them. I really dislike spiders. So I've got a fumigation candle to go in here. So once I got it all cleared out, swept out, got all the weed out of here, I'll set the candle off in here and let it go. I might just seal that up with some bags. The door where that hole is, I can't seal up every hole, but just get the fumigation candle going in here, getting rid of some unwanted wee beasties. Yeah, I've got a couple of tip runs to do, so get rid of some stuff. That table, I don't think there's anything wrong with that table. I might put that out there. And I've got another metal shed down there that needs putting together too, so the garden's an absolute eyesore right now. It's freaking 4 foot high in weeds. I've got to get the old, I got the brush, I got the mulching blade put on the strimmer. So, yeah, we'll get the old strimmer out there, that'll cut through it like butter, so I ain't got to worry about that. My plants are dead there. These are hops, which will go outside, take the chances. But yeah, there's a load of stuff to be thrown out, got rid of, taken up the tip. And I get the boat engine in here after it's all cleared out too, the small boat engine, because I've got a problem with that. The pull start only pulls out so far and it jams, and I don't know why. So that's all going to have to be stripped down and figure out what's wrong with that. So that's it. I've got other videos to tag on to this one, or this will be on the end of the other ones. I've done some work in the boat, but the weather's turned really bad. We're getting heavy rain, winds, so I've not been able to do very much. Yeah, so there's quite a lot to do, I've got to get my membership to the boat club too sorted out, so I have a place to park the boat in the winter. I can also launch it from there too if I make the tide right. But yeah, it seems like a pretty good place, so I'm going to get my membership up there, get my powerboat course done. I found an online VHF course to do as well for 70 quid, I think it is, so I'll have a look at that. Let's check the battery. Battery's at 31. Yeah, so that's all I've got to tell you for the minute. The boat's all covered up at the moment. I have cut new wood where we was doing the console, the new console with the template is now gone, and I put all new wood in there. So that's got all new wood in it now. So that job's done. I just got to connect up the new switches, which is another job. I'm not looking forward to that, but I've moved the VHF radio is now up on the roof, but I've had to order some thumb screws, and I've got 10 kilos of resin and activator for 60 quid, and it's marine grade, so I was quite happy about that because it was going to cost me 200 quid otherwise. So I got a deal on that. So we're getting there to getting the bottom of the boat done, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can get a few things done out of the way, we can give it a sea trial and make sure it's going to float and that it's all okay. We did start the engine the other day, and the main engine does run. It's a bone shaker because it's that the production line for that engine was 75 to 79, so it's an old engine. So I do want a new engine, like a 4-stroke, probably something like a 40 horsepower 4-stroke. I'll have to save up for that though, because first things first, we got to get the bottom of the floor done. So yep, that's it for now, and I will make a new video when I have something to report. So once again, comment, like, subscribe, all helps. Do appreciate it. I do like the comments if I get them, because sometimes people have some really good advice. So yeah, well, let's get marching on. Thanks for watching. Okay, I found a battery that has some charge in it. Right, so I thought I'd do a little bit of an update. This is the permanent wood staying here now. I've got the VHF is in, and I put a little shelf here. That's a very important shelf, that is. Very important shelf. It holds my little Bluetooth speaker that goes up there for music. Very important. Now the problem I've got at the moment is rewiring all the electrics. Let me show you what I mean. If I can get down there, oh my legs. So I got a new fuse box, which is there. Now the problem I got, let me get inside here. Right, so all these switches, so each one of these switches is fused, but it only has one wire coming out. Now the problem I've got is like the VHF, VHS has got 2 wires, so I can connect the positive to the positive like that, but then what the hell do I do with the other one, because there's nowhere to connect it. So I'm not sure. I'm assuming it all just connects into this one, but I don't know, because it didn't come with any form of wiring diagram, so I have not got a clue. So unless, see, that's right, so that's the negative here, and there's all of these. So I'm wondering if the negative, I think I might have wired those around the wrong way actually. I have to rewire that. I'm wondering if you just put each one of the negative wires into this, and then I don't know. I am very confused, but as you can see, I've wired everything up there. That's all in place now. I'm trying to get a new electric start, because this is the, come on, yeah, there we go. This is the old one, which has got quite a bit of corrosion on there, but that's not too bad. But the problem I'm having is finding finding one that will fit this, and I'm having zero luck right now in finding one. So so I'm not sure what to do about that. All the resin turned up, so I've got 10 kilos of resin over there. Now I'm told it's going to be enough, because all we're doing is this piece here, so it should be enough. the rest of the decking doesn't need doing, like in here and that. This is all solid in here. It's just that one piece out there, and we're replacing, this is all getting replaced with a pedestal and a new seat. A lot going on. I just really wish this bloody weather would make up its mind what it's doing. So I'm going to put all of these little videos I've made together and upload one big video, because I don't see the point of uploading tiny little videos. Like, it doesn't seem much. But I've got a new steering wheel coming as well. Yeah, so that's all I got for the minute, and I'll get back to you if I get this figured out, and catch you in a bit.